it's the Sage Hoey with Let's Groom, and today we're going to go over teddy bear feet trimming. Today we have Cream, and he's got a lot of coat right now, so it's really nice. He's got an E-comb already set on his legs. So I always like to set my clipper work before I start on my feet, and that's going to set my lengths that I want to use. I'm going to carry that line from his leg straight down to the side of the foot on both sides. So the first thing I do to make sure I get a really nice round cut on these feet and I don't run the risk of tapering in the sides and giving them kind of that arrowhead shape to the feet is I'm not going to scissor in just a circle. I'm first going to scissor in a square and then round the corners of my square off. So first I'm going to just kind of gently fluff the hair up from out from between his toes and then give it a little brush. I'm going to let him stand on it. If he's picking that foot up a lot, I can pick up the opposite foot and get out of the way, and then he's sort of forced to put his weight on the foot I'm working on. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut straight across the toe on the front, making sure I don't expose the toenail. And then I'm going to come in using the length that I've set on the leg and set the sides, the inside and then the outside. This is going to give me a square. Okay, so let's start. Hi, nobody. Kiss it. Let's start by coming in and setting our toe. Nice and straight right across the front. Make sure I don't expose the toenail. Then I'm going to come in and using the length I've already set on my leg and set a very straight line on the side of the foot and then again on this side of the foot. So you can see that we have a nice square foot scissored in. Now, all I have to do is round my corner ever so slightly. Okay, buddy, let me see. And not too much. Remember, if you're not sure, take less than you think. You can always come back and take more off. You can't glue it back on. All right. So now that I've rounded the edges on my square, I have a really good full chubby circle, which is what I want for a teddy bear foot, is a nice full chubby circle. I'm not pinched in at the toe anywhere. Now we've cut in a 2D circle. What we need to do now is make it 3D. So the first thing I'm going to do is pick up this foot. Let me see if I can get myself out of the way so that you can still see. Now I'm going to use my comb to kind of fluff this up. And now I've got this dome over the top of the foot. And all I'm going to do is use my curves to cut in that dome. I'm not going any shorter than the hair where I've already set my length on my leg. I'm just matching it to it and smoothing it. And I'm going to bevel this straight line, this nice circle line I've cut around the edge. I'm just going to bevel right up into the length on the top of my foot a little bit. Less is more on this. And when I put it down, want to put it down? You don't, you're helping. Good boy. Can I see this one? There we go. I've started to get a really nice round full teddy bear foot. And I may just have to go back in after I comb it again and set a little bit on the edges. There's my teddy bear foot. It's a lot easier than we make it. We don't have to like hand scissor in these perfect circles. Just use the lengths that you've already set on the leg to set in the lengths for a nice square, toe, inside line, outside line, and then round off the corners of your square, and you're already there. You've got a nice teddy bear foot. Good boy. I know you're so handsome. You're such a good boy. I love you so much.